Hi guys, hope you're all okay. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you've all been enjoying a bit of sunnier weather. Obviously, if you are based here in the UK, it's been glorious, which has been nice, but I hate complaining when it is nice. I sound proper British, I know. Complain when it's too wet, too cold, too hot. But I just think, unless you're lying on a beach, like Sunday last week, I went to the beach and it was beautiful. It was lovely. But when you try to work, do the horses, all of that, it's, yeah, completely different. However, it has gone a little bit cloudy, and I think, I haven't actually looked at the forecast, just heard rumours from people that this weekend is going to be a little bit cooler because we are heading off to Swaycliffe. I never quite know which way it is to actually pronounce that. But we are heading off there for the SEIB British Riding Club Horse Trial Championships, which is super exciting. So if you remember back, probably about maybe a month ago, maybe a bit longer than that, I rode Addie and Banksy whilst Tina was away at the Riding Club qualifier, which was at Launceston. And it is super quickly come around and it's the championships, which feels crazy. It felt like it was such a long way away, but it's not. Look at Addie, yeah, she has been bath, so she is all going to be sparkling clean. We'll just leave you dry for a little minute whilst I pack up a few things, get the car down here, the car, finally. I mean, huge thank you to Dad for letting me borrow his car, but I actually don't need to anymore. Touch wood, obviously. There is still time. There's about 12 hours until we'll be on the road tomorrow. But I have finally got a car, so I will reverse it down and show you. Don't get me wrong, it's not a new car, but it's a new car to me. And yeah, it's just nice to back being independent, not driving Chris's van around, which again is 4 wheels. It got me from A to B, so not complaining. But it is just nice now that I have got my own car. I'm so excited for this weekend ahead. It is like a proper MT adventure, like the old style. Because we are taking both the ponies together. So yeah, hopefully by the end of Sunday I don't regret that. We shall see. We'll give it a trial. We'll see how it goes. We did test it obviously at dressage last week, if you've seen that vlog, and they were very, very well behaved. So fingers crossed they continue to be like that over the weekend. But there is lots of fun to be had. So it is a little bit of a different format. We are dressaging and cross country on the Saturday, and then on the Sunday we've got a trot up and our show jumping. So a little bit different. They used to do road tracks and steeplechase, which is such a shame that they're not doing that anymore, because it's always good fun. We obviously got to do that at Bigden last year and it was great, it was epic. I'm not going to remind or think about what happened in the show jumping at Bigden, mind, because I'm hoping Addie is older, more mature, and I've got a little bit of a different game plan for Sunday show jumping. But anyway, we've got a lot to do before Sunday. Like I say, we're travelling up tomorrow, going to leave bright and early because we are conscious that it's Friday, changeover day, and usually the 8:30 M5 is quite busy. I feel like I'm absolutely rambling at you guys. How long am I on already? Probably quite long. And I am thinking that I might split this vlog down into 2, only because we capture so much footage and I love watching it all back, editing it all, but I hate taking things out in massive chunks, like, because some people might like that I take out, and I just, yeah, so I thought, you know what, film as normal, see how we're doing on the footage, but I'm thinking maybe do the dressage, walking the cross country, possibly, and maybe then leave cross country and the jumping for the second vlog. We shall see, because we've obviously, like I say, got a lot to do. But Tina is going to be here any second, and I was going to have a few things already packed up. So let's chuck things in. I have been organised. Everything has sort of been cleaned and washed, enjoying the beautiful weather and being able to dry everything outside, which has been fantastic. So it's just a case, thankfully, of just popping that all in there, getting the car down here, and getting loaded up. The ponies have gone out, and this is, oh, perfect timing. There we go, more stuff. I'm just making rooms. We're going to put the seats down. We've obviously got Susie coming tomorrow, so need 3 seats. But yeah, this is my new car. Like I say, it's not new, but it is very new to me. Oh, more washing that I've done. We've got our supplies. Another number plate that needs to go onto the trailer. So we'll pop that on the trailer in a minute. But try to organise this. We've got loads of space, but we are taking 2 ponies, so let's hope this can come out. These are all my little supplies that picked up some new scissors from Asda today. Excited to give these a try. These are from Smart Grooming, and they're like the 4-lock ones that you can grab it to pull it through. So I'm hoping that will work. I know Addie always rests her bum on the back bar in the trailer. So I've got some stain remover, more thread because I'd run out of that, and black bin bags. Oh, and some more plaiting wax because I am very low on that too. So that can go over and go into my grooming bag. Hello, hello. Have you got a Jeep full of oh, funny saying Jeep now. Have you got a Jeep full of
Yeah, it's literally brimmed. It's a very small Jeep.
It is a very small Jeep. Oh, that's not too bad.
The boot's full too.
Oh, okay.
And the front seat. I know. I was like, oh.
We'll be fine.
We're going to have to be a bit ruthless in a minute.
Okay, all right.
Like,
I'm feeling pretty confident. I put the seats down and it looks like there's loads of space.
Glad one of us is.
Yeah, you've been saying for the last 2 days. Are we going to fit it all in? I don't think we're going to fit it all in.
Shut up now, I'll stop being negative, but...
You had one thing today that you said it, didn't you, in a voice note? But yeah.
Oh, Minnie, it's beautiful.
And you haven't actually seen it yet.
Oh, yeah, it's gorgeous. I didn't say picky.
Yes, true, I said that last night. Yeah. I said it's not new, but it's
You
new.
can stand on the bonnet.
You can.
I know, we should have got a top box.
I said that to Susie today. I was like, I've got roof bars. Yeah.
Oh, there's room.
Yeah, we'll be
Susie
fine.
Casty, is she?
Well, she made me
Coke
buy.
Zero.
I just, yeah. 30 cans for 10 quid.
Where's the haylage going?
In the trailer.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. That's fine. That'll be in the trailer. It'll be fine.
Susie's got a pillow, she'll be happy.
I know, she did ask if we could bring that. I was like, really? But yeah, right. I'll put this down and try and sort this out.
If I got superpowers, I'll stop the clock. Be right here in this moment. You're all I want. If I got superpowers, I'll stop the clock. Wish I got superpowers.
The car is filled to the brim. Sorry, G, but you definitely wouldn't have fitted all of this in.
And still room for 3 people.
And yeah, exactly. Oh, thanks, Siri, go away. We are just going, we've actually just rang my brother because the car has come with roof racks. And my dad may have mentioned that my brother has actually got a roof box. So I rang him and he has very kindly said that we can borrow it and we can actually put all our clothes in there. So that is ideal. We're going to go over there and get that in a minute. We just got to make a couple of little stops. Cool box, one thing, and Banksy's tail, randomly. But we're going to put in some horse hage into the trailer that can fit in front of the ponies. We have managed to fit one bale in the car, which I'm quite surprised about. But they are nice and compact because they all are tightly concealed down, and then when you open them, it expands out. So we're going to pop that in the front of the trailer, and then hopefully that should be enough. I admit I haven't actually brushed this out. Thankfully we're not sleeping in the trailer this weekend, as there definitely won't be a hose pipe like there was at Ascot under Witchwood. Wow, I really am going to have to. If I brush this a little bit there, then tomorrow when I actually hitch up, I think I will take it into the field and give it a good sweep whilst Addie is having her breakfast, because everything else is going to be all packed and in the car, so I won't have anything else to do. That's looking a little bit sorry for itself as well, so maybe I'll fill that up in a sec as well. But yeah, I'll brush this all down there and then that can just go straight out tomorrow morning. And then we'll fill that front bit up with yummy haylage for the ponies. Lucky them. 2 bales are in already, and here's my little stash. Maya pops to Grix and yeah, picked up another 10 bales. So we've got that. 2 more can go into the trailer, then we'll open one and fill hay nets ready for them in the morning. No, that's not helpful for the camera angle, is it? It's not helpful.
He just wants to play. He does. Oh. Open one?
Yes. Yes. The easy way.
I felt that was coming. How does it come off in like slabs then? Mine's
Yeah.
Nala. Nala, move. Move.
She goes to get the
Mine are away and yours will move.
Then lift that up. We got string as well.
Oh yeah. Oh, smells nice, Nala. Clearly off the camera.
And now.
Oh, that is good, isn't it? And double sealed as well.
In case it catches more.
Yeah.
I was going to say, it sounds like you know what.
Reggie sleeps on it all the flipping time.
I'll stop the clock, be right here in this moment. You're all I want.
There's no arguing en route.
Yeah. Ooh, and it's the morning. You may see the car in the background has not got a top box on it, unfortunately. The bars on the top were too wide to be able to put the brackets on for the top box, so never mind. We are just all squished in like this. But we've done it. I've managed to get all the food in and yeah, put my clothes in. There's still room for Susie and Tina to put their clothes in as well. So I think we're okay. It just is rather squished, but I've just hitched up. First time in the new car. I thought having a camera I would be better, but I actually think I'm worse. I don't know why. I obviously will get used to it, but I have noticed in Dad's that I struggle with the camera, which is really crazy. I actually do better. Like, I'm so used to the Jeep, I reverse back, I know where it needs to be, and quite often I do it on like the first or second attempt. Do I shamefully admit that it was actually about 4 attempts then, which is really bad, but never mind. I'm just going to make the girls a bit of breakfast. I am actually running a little bit late. I set my alarm for 5 and I did get up at 5, and I was like, I'm not getting up any earlier than that, I just don't want to. But actually I probably could have done with another 15 minutes because I am due to leave here in 12. Although I have only got to feed them, just quickly skip out the trailer, and then I'm done. So actually I shouldn't be too far behind schedule. Probably shouldn't be vlogging and wasting more time. But Susie has messaged to say she's awake. I haven't actually heard from Tina, but maybe I'll pop her a little message in a minute. Just cleaning these out. Yeah, so we are all systems go. Looks like it's going to be another lovely day. Hopefully we'll have nice weather to drive up, and hopefully, fairy fingers firmly crossed, we're not going to have too much traffic. First passenger has been picked up. Susie. With more stuff. She goes, there's loads of room. I went, that's where Tina's got to sit. Oh yeah. Oh, and the giggles start already. I did get off about 15 minutes late, to be fair, but we're all right. We're all good. I just hope Tina hasn't got much more to go in, 'cause I don't know.
It's going on my lap. There's a little gap down here, so we can put it there. We're gonna have a great weekend.
We are indeed.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Can you do that again, please, ponies? There you go. Addie did. Oh, doesn't he look smart? Super excited. So may have had this for a long, long time. Oh, I need the lead in it. This was my birthday present, which was November last year. We are finally going to be able to see what she says. I don't know how. I haven't actually seen it yet. Simon. Hey, look at them!
Look at how big their hay nets are.
They're gonna be exploding by the time we get there.
Yay, we can keep an eye on them then. Woohoo! Just set that up on the dash. We're good to go. We haven't even hit the A30.
We haven't even hit the A30. I've nearly got decapitated 3 times already, but we've had a bit of a rearrange, and so far so good. But in the process of that rearrangement, wow, it's getting hot in here. I hung our trot up outfit, our trot up outfits here so that they don't get all wriggly. And Susie was admiring my £10 bargain from Florence and Fred. It is Florence and Fred, isn't it?
Yeah.
F&F, Tesco's.
I would never have known that.
Which I was actually pleased with as well, just hoping it's not too windy. And then I discovered that it looks like I stole it. And I'm gonna have to do a trot with a tank banging on my... We can't get these off. Can't, like,
No,
you grip it.
there's like dye or something in it, isn't there?
How? We're going to have to stop at a Tesco's. Oh, Clampton! Mission Cantina without the receipt. How's
that gonna work?
I'm just gonna go in and be like, I bought this at Tesco's the other day and nobody took it off and I didn't go beep. Can you please remove it? Because
Do they do
I've got a
both?
wedding to go to.
Drinky time for the ponies. Because all they have done, oh hi Banks, I can see your little nose out there. Because all you guys have been doing, we've been watching you on the camera, is eat until possibly the last maybe 10 minutes. You both look like you've been having a bit of a snooze, but Addie's back at the haylage now. You're travelling well. You're like two little kids back there, aren't you? Hey? He's like, I want that bit. No, you have that bit. I want this bit. You're funny. Been very entertaining, isn't it?
You could turn off and go on the M4 for a bit, but then it's 1 hour 58. But if we carry on the M5, 1 hour 45.
So are we going to be there before lunchtime?
Wow.
Will
Wow.
we? Will we? No. Maybe
Yeah.
just after. No.
Hey, Sue's pan to the ponies. They're having the right scrap.
Don't know if you can see it very well.
It is nice having that.
They're quite funny.
Keep biting each other.
They're going to be covered in hickeys. We stopped and checked them, gave them offered them some water. They didn't drink it. Shock, you can take it water,
Obvious.
but you can't make it drink. We got my tag taken off my dress. Did we say that earlier or not? I can't remember.
Yes, you did mention
We
about
did mention
it.
that.
but
We went into Tesco's at Clumpton. We sorted the dress out. Ideal. And all is good. We've got lunch. Do we want to do a food haul?
Oh, we've got the same, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got our prawn pasta salad. Em got pineapple. I've got hula hoops.
We both got monsters though.
We got a monster. What did you get, Suze? Oh, carrots for the ponies. That was about it.
Yep.
She's got some pretzels, it's okay.
Pretzel. Oh, not like the aeroplane ones. The little sour cream ones.
I don't think they're sour
You know, like
cream.
the little green bags you get. Oh, look, that made me excited, didn't I? Ponies are happy. Humans are happy. Doing good for time. We might even be there. I reckon we're going to be there in 2 hours, not 1:47.
I think so, because you got trainer.
You're not being Miss Daisy, but you are being cautious, which is what you need when you got 2 precious. Well,
I did say.
5 precious cargo on
You used to
board.
always call me Miss Daisy when I was in my Jeep. Or not?
You can't see the little excitement in my face because the camera's pointing the wrong way.
I've got wellies, but how is that looking a bit muddy?
Wow. We've previously been parked by this hedge gut before, guys, and it's meant a long old trek down to the stable, so I'm very excited to see we can park a lot closer.
Sorry, I just want to take a photo of the sign.
Of course she does. Content creator extraordinaire, Emily Dobson. Nearly said Dunstan again the other day.
Thanks.
I love how Susie doesn't say a word when she's holding the camera.
I know, she's so quiet. So dressage is over there, Suze.
And this doesn't look like much of a hill, but when you're walking back up it for the 10th time in the day, it feels it.
Oh,
Where's
come
he
on.
sending me? Yes, yeah, because if you go down the end, you might be able to sneak forward. Oh, there's somebody else down there.
No, we're okay. Oh, it's nice grass up here. We've been up here before, and like you said, it's been
yellow.
Yellow, scorched.
Yeah. Behind us.
Also, just like to say, the car made it.
Do you think so?
I know, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying, you don't know when
Great first maiden voyage.
I know, I love how I haven't had it even 24 hours. It's gone up to Oxfordshire.
Do you want to talk about your sunglasses as well? You wanted to tell the vlog about those, didn't
Oh,
you?
we're just
Another
saying.
shout out to Florence and Fred.
Yeah, Florence and Fred, which I didn't even know that's what it stood for, but F&F from Tesco's. My lovely sunglasses, because I lost my sunglasses in the sun. I lost my.
In the sea.
I lost my sunglasses in the sea, so I was wearing old ones, but actually couldn't look out them at all. They were awful. So I picked up these, and they were about £6, which I think is an absolute bargain. I actually quite like them.
Wow, it's warm.
I like a bit darker,
Bargaroony, good job you got sunglasses.
and they're a little bit bigger, yeah, because I've got no mascara on
Are you
yet.
ready for everything to fall out there?
Open all doors, and it will all just sort
Unpack
itself out.
itself.
Right, I need to tell the guy that we've got.
I think it will come up to about here. It is pretty big.
Wow.
We set it up at badminton one year, didn't we?
No, that was mine.
Aston we set it up at.
The men put it up in the dark because it took us 11 hours to get there.
Hence we're celebrating it only taking 6 to get here. Hey babies! Hello. Alright, we're still eating, are we? We're still eating!
Banks can come out the front, Addie will go out the back, but I did have a question about this, and people asking me why do I always take Addie out the back. She just likes to rush a little bit out the front, but actually she goes back so well and so calm. I'm just like, do you know what?
It's like she feels a bit more cautious going backwards, so she takes care rather than when she goes forward. She's like, see ya.
I don't know. She just is like,
I know the way to the cross-country course,
and she's only going to hurt herself or hurt me. So that is what we've done, and then I just haven't dared change it really. But, you okay? Good travel?
Whereas Banksy actually goes out quicker out the back than the front. But he's like, why are we going backwards? Whack!
I know.
Thank you for that. Yeah, it's fine.
Do you think she looks oh my goodness, I cannot talk. Do you think she looks Susie? Do you think she looks shiny?
Do I think she looks Susie? Yeah.
This is how you walk out the front, Addie, alright?
You know, I haven't tried her for a long time, but I just didn't think today was the day to be trying for the first time. Oh. Do you think I did your trick that you gave me?
Yes, she does when the sun shines out.
Eat or pee. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think she needs. Do you know what? It was very good last night. Chris was like, "Why are you boiling the kettle again? Like, are you actually using it?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to clean my brushes, so my brushes have been cleaned, so that it goes on a clean horse." Banks is just christened where the tent's going.
My bedroom's going near the front wheel, alright? Didn't even think about that when he started to pee. Where did she go? Behind the trailer? So they're meant to bank, look out and banker. So if you want to add more store, it's available over there for you to help us out. No worries. But yeah, it might be worth until 7 PM, and then I can see them off as well, so I'm not chasing it.
No worries.
Thank you.
And then we'll see you with the back.
Yes, thank you very much.
Can I take those tickets? Thank you very much. Who am I taking off?
You are taking off Emily Dobson.
Silver Linings Aphrodite.
Yes, that's the one.
Fabulous.
And Tina Wallace.
Yeah. Fabulous. That one is all sorted. So each combination gets one of those, a medal, and
We get a medal. I don't think we've ever had a medal.
just for getting here.
Ah, that's cool.
And then stabling is just
One of those? Yeah.
one each of those extra combinations you can do for the line.
Thank you.
So Emily's in 138.
Yep.
And Tina 140.
Oh, well, there you go.
They should have been in use last night, so they should be available from now. That's why I don't have anyone in them, so you should
We'll go suss it out.
Yes.
Amazing.
Thank you
very much. Cheers. Thanks. We get medals. Medals? Yeah, for just getting here. Oh, it's like the Olympics. I know. Oh, that's cute, isn't it? I've never had that before. Wow, what did you get if you win? 2024 finalists. That's cool. Look. From SCIB, so they are.
Yeah, thanks for making us a 2024 finalist.
I think I'm fine. Oh yeah, I'll take that back.
I mean, give it to Banksy and Addie. Who said I earned it?
I'm in 138, or Addie's in 138, and Banksy's in 140. So we're just down from each other. You get a bag as well.
Thanks.
Go out with. Me and Spritey.
Young Emily going riding with a picnic. If she had a hat, she'd jump on bareback now.
Oh, before I forget, so that it's both of us, we need to bring our body protectors down to get checked before we are allowed to go cross country. Oh. For your present.
Thanks.
There is
Intrigued.
I mean, I'm obviously like almost a month late, but there is a birthday present on its way. It just hasn't arrived yet, and I was going to bring it all with me, but that was part of it, and obviously we're very low on space, so I was like,
So you didn't blow it up before we left?
huh?
You didn't blow it up before we left?
Yeah, and strapped it to the roof.
Oh, thanks.
But yeah.
Oh, so I get to drink my mojito sat in an inflatable moon chair.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right.
Well, that's fun. Nice
You
colour
got Tina
too.
too. Yeah. I got picked
I
one.
hope you got pump.
Got an electric pump.
Wow.
I was going to blow it up, but it's a little bit, what's the word? You're going to see it, so.
It's a little bit, what, inconspicuous?
Yeah.
I love finishing each other's sentences. Right, we won't get out just yet.
No, but I had to get everything out, and I knew you were going to see it. So
And I
wanted
said,
to-
are we taking chairs?
Yeah, I know.
Was this your secret mission, Suze? Oh, sorry.
Part of it.
Maybe.
She doesn't talk from behind the
Yeah, I
camera.
got pink.
Part of it.
I mean, that wasn't.
What are the
wasn't-
ponies going to think?
That wasn't gonna be your present, to be fair, but I saw it and I was like, actually, that would be really cool. Your mummy's calling you now. Right, let's get everything out of this car that is fully loaded Oh, hello. I think the best thing is always get everything out and then. Oh my goodness, it's heavy.
It's loaded. This is
it's-
Emily and Chris's
Sorry, you got
new
me talking to Mum in the
car.
background.
Do you know what people call it when you're like young? A whip.
A whip.
A whip. That's
that
your
you whip?
It's your whip.
Never heard that in my life.
Comment below, guys. Have you heard that
You
before?
guys know all the slang.
This is my whip.
There was something that you said to go and do around Truro the other day, which isn't vlog allowed.
No.
No, your whip is cool beans,
Cool beans. That's what kids say too, apparently. If I say cool beans, she tells me off.
Oh, we'll make sure we say it.
What about my nephew?
Get ready, T. We'll make sure we say it all weekend then.
Uh-huh. I am glad. We would never in a million years have got this all in the Jeep.
Cool beans.
Time flies by so fast. Still I'm thinking of you. Do you remember still how we used to run? Fields were roaring. You said maybe it's love. It sure as hell was. 'Cause in my mind we're smiling on the dance floor. Late nights getting dipping like we're on a home run.
Okay, guys.
Celebrating a glass of... Oh,
Tent is erected.
good job done by all.
Got all of our little
No
bits
shoes
in there.
Susie.
Not allowed any shoes in the tent.
Take them off in the pool.
There we are.
I love how she's prioritising her bed over my birthday present to blow up.
in the tent.
Getting bed ready.
Where's your bed? I'm excited to see your bed.
I got one of those kids ready beds. It's a bed and a sleeping bag in a bag.
That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah, but I do like a duvet, so I hope the sleeping bag does suffice.
We can swap overnight if you like.
Ooh, silky.
Bet you're glad you bought that king size, queen size, double size mattress now.
Used every weekend since. The only downside is we all know I don't like sleeping on my own. And this is a single.
We might have to swap suits midway through the night. Or I might just put myself in with you two.
Depends how cold it gets.
Yeah. I don't think we're currently luring us into thinking it's going to be boiling.
Have you slept before in a tent and it's been freezing?
Yes, we've had to sleep in woolly hats and coats.
And we literally had our eyes poking out of the covers at Bury Farm. We thought it would be a good idea to sleep in a tent in November.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
It was so cold.
It was like icy, like outside. It was ridiculous.
Nobody else was in a tent shop.
Why did we do that?
Was it even this tent? It might well have been.
Oh, it might have been.
I feel like we were in that back bedroom.
Yeah, we were. And it was only us in this
Bit
tent.
naive as well, yeah, we should have had more people in it, that would have warmed us up.
And then tonight it's going to be absolutely boiling.
I think we are going to be
I think we're going to have to open the windows.
I went to open the vent thing, but the sunlight was coming directly in. I was like, no.
Get it again.
Learn how to actually do it.
Whoa!
Let's just suddenly go.
Just boof!
You like it firm, didn't you, Steve?
I do, yeah.
This is my child's ready bed. It's not a child's, it's actually an adult's ready bed, but you get them in like Disney ones for kids, don't you? You okay there?
Oh, look. And then oh, that's clever.
Have we clarified to the vlog that this is Susie's first ever time sleeping in a tent?
No, we haven't.
Last week it was a trailer, or the week before last, now it is a tent.
And you're actually excited about it?
Yeah, I am.
Right.
I like how I can't fall out of that bed because it's got sides.
So you get these at the bed.
Oh yeah, I've got a kid's bed. They've got a
Which way do you want your
head up this end, please, darling.
Right, do you want to get in it, T?
Trouble is, if I get in, I might not get out.
You will, because I think you might go hot. Wow. Am I a bit tall for it? Do you need this one, Em? Oh, it does look more my size.
I know, that's cute.
Go bed. Oh, it is warm. That's good, look. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. We're like, can we flip it? Oh wow, it is warm, but it's nice.
Right, comfy, firm enough.
A bit downhill. Is that way downhill or that way uphill?
Yeah, the way you are is up. You're
Yeah. You
I'll
are.
have a pillow though.
You will have your pillow, yes, you'll be
Wow.
okay. Get out because you swallowed.
Hey, 25% off at Argos at the minute, guys.
Go, go, go.
Well, maybe.
You need to repeat what you said.
Oh, guys, we just recorded something to camera, but it didn't record. So I said to Emily, I said, how
Not that
have...
expensive camera playing up.
Deja vu.
I said, how have I been hanging out with you for a year and you've never taught me this little trick on how to hang a hay net
Do you want to try it, Sue?
over your body?
Are you a carrier or a dragger?
Yeah. Tina's a dragger,
And
clearly.
the smell of grass in there.
Yeah, his is odor.
So anyway, this little
It does dig into you a little bit, to be fair, but it is handy.
Muscles like that.
is very handy.
Also, it's if it was really full, I don't know whether you'd be able to do it. I'm not sure.
Your vlog is going to be 3 hours long, mate.
That's the reason that I think I'm going to be doing it in 2. Our base is set up.
You love the long vlogs, guys, don't you? You love the long vlogs.
And we're now going. Oh, we've had a lesson on the cross country app. So we have had some very insightful questions from Susie, which will be over on Tina's vlog. So go and check that out. But we are now going to go out and see the course. So primarily, the majority of the cross country is going to be on Tina's vlog. I will do like the normal snippets of each fence and talk through like maybe a couple of the combinations whilst out there, but more in depth about the course that we face will be on Tina's vlog. So we are trying our best not to duplicate footage, but we're just going to go and quickly check them, give them their haylage, make sure that they've got plenty of water because it is rather warm up here, and then yeah, we will get down to the start box. I'm excited. Hi. Hello. Look what I've got. Ha! Mummy knows the way to your heart, doesn't she? Good girl. Oh, you're much more settled. That's nice. Oh my goodness. Look who we spotted.
Oh, covering catcher. Yeah. Best images to get blown up that big.
Oh, 100%.
See the quality on that? They're just walking up and I was like, oh, they look pretty.
So if people don't know, they are the matrix of
Yeah.
SEIB insurance brokers who
And
we
you
are.
also may not know that we've got discount codes. Mine's Tina 5, which was Emily 5.
It'll be in the link below. No, mine's EMD.
Should you get a picture?
My code is EMD5.
Get Addie in it.
Find the link for that down below.
Oh, we're not taking a picture, we're taking a video. Wait, we'll do a selfie, it's fine. Don't want to give you 2 jobs, 3 jobs at once.
I think you're gonna have to. Before, so I'm quite slow, but I have to say I've just been racking my brain thinking, worrying about that slope. But at Ascot under Witchwood, we had that massive wall, and that was like quite a drop and away, and she jumped it really well. I made sure I stayed back, so as long as I do that, it's not actually that wide, which is quite nice, but you've got to be accurate because it's quite skinny. But yeah, pick your line, hug the hedgerow. She just said to see the fence, but yeah.
Just making sure, even when you're using the power up the hill, that you have got brakes to turn at the top, isn't it?
Yes.
That we
Yeah.
don't end up running.
And also that you
This is the
stay
hill.
in control of their shoulders,
Yeah.
because that's somewhere where I could easily lose Addie.
Especially because the camber's going to lead you to run away to the right as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Right. Now we haven't missed that one out. So we have got 2 water jumps in this course. So we are coming up to the first one. Come over that lovely chicana, and then we've got to go all the way around. So they are going to spy that there is obviously water to the right of them, but it's making sure not to cut this corner, and I'm going to try and go out lovely and wide so that then Addie knows clearly where we are heading, because we have got an A, B and C, and also you don't want to be going off of the steps a bit squiffity. So squiffity. So we've got that A element there, and then like I say, keeping nice and straight to come into B. I can see that that is 2 panels of wood, and I want to be hitting it right there, and then you've got plenty of time in the water to make a nice dog leg to go over the sea on the way out. I reckon you're going to have one stride on dry ground before they need to pick up their legs and get over that sea element. As much as I don't want to tempt fate, Addie loves water. So fingers crossed. We have done jumping into water in training and things like that, but
And it's a nice, relatively normal colour, water. At some events recently we've seen like dye's been used, haven't we?
yeah, very true.
And also sometimes you can, if you've got like a clay land, it can look very orangey, can't it?
yeah,
Can't it?
the only thing is when the sun's on it at the minute, it's gone cloudy, isn't it? So
Look
the
a bit
sun's
more
out tomorrow, it
glass-like.
can, yeah, a bit more like a mirror.
Make it slightly harder to
Oh, I
read.
love the 70 caterpillar, that's quite cute. But yeah, no, that's nice. I have got
It's
good
land.
memories of going over this fence.
Got a bit of footage you can insert here
Yeah,
now.
I don't know if I've still got it or not, but I've got a bit of Miss Lola flying over that
Through
boat.
that gateway, wasn't it?
Yeah, flying over
She
that.
literally just went,
Yeah.
almost needed a parachute.
Yeah, but jumped it really lovely. So Addie is going to replicate that and do the exact same. We weren't going to duplicate, but okay.
This is
What's the cuckoo about?
owls do.
Oh, for an owl hop, sorry. Yeah, I can actually do that.
Wow.
Can you not do that?
No.
I can do that.
We're having too much fun, we're not going to end up riding.
Can you do?
Yeah, but I just been for a wee, mate.
That's when all the dogs on the course come to Susie.
Yeah, that's what I
I
want.
know.
I want all the dogs.
Disclaimer, I did use the hand sanitizer. But
I was just saying to Em, this is freaking cool.
freaking cool. Suze wants to ride in next
No,
year.
what did we say earlier? It's cool beans.
Cool beans. That's the words.
Okay guys, this is jump 15A and B. I might need to take over Annecy.
Might need a lifeguard in a minute.
I might need to take over because Emily's in the water. Tina, can you talk us through this jump, please?
Well, it's a little bit different because we have a jump. First element, 15A, is in the middle of the water. In the middle of the pond, there's a duck. And we don't go around the duck, we go over the duck.
3 and 3, I reckon.
3 and 3, Em's just walked the strides and landing. Because once we've successfully got over the duck, which is actually giving me bird from Lemulin vibes, just not sprayed funky colours, we then swing a left and jump B and C.
I think you want to be jumping the B element to the right hand side. So
Get the line to C.
But we'll walk to C in a minute. But that's how I'm thinking so far. Oh, that's good.
How do you think Addie will cope with that?
I think she'll be fine. I did jump in water when I went up to Cheddington, and at first she was a bit like, oh, it's extra effort to get your legs, to get their legs out. But I actually think that might have been deeper water.
I was
than
going to
what
say, I
that
was quite pleased with the depth of that. I'm glad we did walk it actually.
But actually, I think she'll be fine. Like I said earlier, she likes water, so hopefully she'll just come in and go, oh, there's a fence, there we go.
Just keeping the impulsion up, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah, but not
Although it's
stringing
not
out.
deep, it's still work.
But not stringing out as well, that's fine. That's what I'm not very good at. Like we just said, tired legs.
Decent fence.
It is
Quite
quite
a penultimate.
Yeah.
But
you
I've
think
just said
that
I'm going to go to the right a bit, just to the right of centre, because I think the landing's nicer.
Yeah.
Drops away a lot more and also encourages you to drift left.
Even more, yeah, because there's even more of a dip there, isn't there? I know, I agree. But I thought we'd finish with all the hard technical
Yeah, I
things
thought
in
there was
the
a couple of
water.
nice let-up fences on the
Yeah.
way home, but no.
No.
They had a massive hay cart here once, 18 I think
Yeah.
it was, and it was wide and big, and that was a combination. Just come down enough. It's going to be 4 or 5 strides.
Oh, okay, yeah. Susie wants a debrief of the course. I've got to admit, it is what I expected. It is challenging, but I'm ready and excited to give it our best shot. I've got those excitement, nervous butterflies already, but I mean, there's a lot that needs to be done before we even get onto the cross country. I'll do lots of visualization. It's quite a long course, lots of hills, and as I know from Ascot under Witchwood a couple of weeks ago, we were actually a little bit too slow, and I spent a lot of time setting Addie up, and I think there is a lot of combinations out there. I'm going to be spending a lot of time doing that, but this course has got a lot more open spaces in between fences, so I think I'll be able to push her on in those, but just see how she goes. I have no expectations for her because this is going to be quite a challenge for her. First, it's not her first riding club champs, but it is her first staying in like temp stables, so this is going to be quite a big weekend for her, but I'm sure that she will get in that start box and be like, let's go mum. She loves it, so I've just got to go with that. There are things out there that I'm excited to give it a go, so yeah. Anyways, we're going to go get the pony. Tina's gone back to get her saddle pad. We're going to meet her at the trailer, and then we're going to get on and have a little ride. Thought we had loads of time, and it's already now 7:22. We're not riding for long though. Addie! I don't think that's actually to me.
Should I pretend to be Tina? Morning, Banks! Morning! No, it didn't work, did it?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm on a 17.2.
He knows where he is. See you in a minute.
Bye! Oh, thank God for that. Nice little bit of peace for me now. Hey, I'm going to clean out the trailer and just pop all the stuff there ready for tomorrow, basically. Addie is looking very relaxed, guys, because she has got Banksy's old massage pad and she's loving it, isn't she?
He is. It's proper zoned her out.
Which is very, very good, because sometimes being young she gets bored very easily, doesn't she?
Yeah. Especially when patting, but I do think it's helped that we've just ridden as well, so I think then they've ate all day, they've just been ridden, and then had them on, and now they're like, yeah, okay, and then they'll get taken back down when they're all good to go and have their dinner.
What time it is? I think it's 10 o'clock.
10:15.
Wow. Let's do dinner. Well done, Chief Platterer.
No worries.
Oh, what a day. We left at 6:45, isn't it?
It's nuts, isn't it? I did say.
I said we did have an hour in the sun. We will admit, we did chill on these lovely chairs and have a relaxing hour in the sun with a mojito.
And we didn't need to have
We
that.
could have probably walked the course an hour earlier, but
And actually,
it would only made us eat at 9:30, not 10:30.
The course as well, though. Actually, it's surprising how long it takes. We're filming 2 vlogs talking about things. But actually, it takes longer than what you think it's going to take.
So tonight,
there's plenty of plates. There's
So
also
tonight,
bowls.
Matthew, I'm going to be Gordon Ramsay.
and we've got tortellini.
We have got tortellini. Em's got a spicy saucisson. Me and Suze don't eat meat.
I do eat meat, I just really like spinach and ricotta tortellini.
No, let's be honest.
Right, whoa, what?
Susie didn't
Here we go.
trust the
Here's
whole-
the ripping me. Don't worry, I'll get you back, don't worry. Come on. Come on.
Right, Susie is worried about meat not being cooled correctly, so she didn't trust my
Cooled or
cooked.
cooked?
Cooled.
Oh,
So,
being
like-
kept cold.
Yeah, so she wasn't going to have bacon, she would just eat eggs, and I was like, no, I'm buying bacon. And I was like, I'm going to sort out a cool box. But actually, Susie sorted out a cool
Yeah,
box.
exactly. And bloody brilliant cool box.
Yeah, it is, it's awesome.
So don't let her eat it. Did you buy some bacon?
Yes.
Don't let her eat it.
I'm not going to eat it. I'm having a sausage. I'm having a sausage bat from the place in the morning.
Wow. I'll have. No, wait.
Egg back.
I'll have an egg. No,
I
not
bought
an egg. I'm
12.
not having an egg back. I'm having scrambled eggs.
We're being really loud. We're going to get told off again.
Where's the again? The we doesn't.
I know, it's the royal we with Emily at the moment. The royal we. Although, guys, you will be very impressed. You want to shine a light over here, Emily? She actually has sorted all of her own stuff out, which, well, you know.
I can't believe Susie doesn't think you do it normally. She's very good at doing that, Susie.
Emma,
It might
no.
be in a plastic Tupperware tub.
But
No
I am
way,
actually quite an
T.
organised person when it comes to eventing.
Really?
That's the only time I'm organised, but I am. Yeah.
What? Yeah, but organised or like organised into piles, like I would do it.
Organised like that. No, I am good at doing things like that.
How have you taken a year to tell me this then?
Because you came in and did it all. So
So you just let
happy
me.
to sit back and let you do it. Right,
No. Seeing as you platted, would you like yours first?
No, thank you.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow. So seeing as you didn't, would you?
I did plat.
Hey, out of all three of us, who did the most plats tonight?
I only
Well,
You did 2.
Susie did about 6 or 7. But I said to Suze, on the 7th I went, I'm not being rude, but there's no point carrying on because Em's only going to undo them.
I don't think it.
She even undid my first one, which was actually pretty
Only
good.
because you went the wrong way around.
I brought
to
the
what
left
I
over
do.
the right, not the right over the left, and it's imperative that you bring the right
It's not
over the left.
imperative, it just.
She wouldn't have been able
Oi.
to sleep.
You guys have got OCD about other things. OCD is.
Yeah, that is true. You do have OCD about plaiting. Should we sign the vlog off and catch up with everyone in the morning?
Oh, this is day 1. She's doing 3. She's doing day 1, day 2, and day 3. You better
3.
guys. If you're enjoying this, make sure you do give it a like.
Thumbs up.
Thanks. Subscribe if you don't already.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Emily.
You go good morning and then you film me. Hello guys, it is D-Day. Emily is just trying to find her video from Chard, my equi reel, because I do like to watch that back because I feel like that gives you a bit of confidence. You remember back how you felt about going out that start box and like your nerves that you had, and then you watch the video and you're like, she absolutely ate it up and loved it. So it just gives you good memories. Tina's very kindly gone down and fed the ponies. Addie is going to stay in her stable because she's not until a bit later. Tina's on first, so get him up here, get him studded, do his forelock, go over and watch her test, and then when it comes back, I was just working out timings earlier, and I think go then down, get Addie and bring her up and basically do the same, studs, forelock, tail plait. Don't forget that I've got to do a tail plait. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get to see Tina and Banks go cross country because it is so close to when I will be needing to sort of get changed and get on for dressage.
Positive, positive, positive.
Yeah. Lots of visualisation going to be happening this morning. Addie, say good morning to the vlog because you haven't seen the vlog yet. Hi. We had a plan, guys, that we were going to walk her up, and we walked around here, that was fine. But then I think she knew I was going to tie her up, so she's probably that way. And Banksy's out grazing, so she saw him, so that idea went out the window. But I am going to try and keep them separated. She didn't neigh the whole way up here, and I was like, oh, this is good. And now she's neighed about 3 times. But never mind, the thought was there. We're going to put this on, hopefully that'll make you. Wow, you ate a lot, dude. Have you ate loads? You actually have ate lots, which is nice. You ate lots overnight. Wow. I'm just going to pop this on her for a little bit, just to hopefully zone her out. This might become our new best friend, Addie, mightn't it? There we go. Oh, I haven't really done very much. Yeah. Anyways, let's make sure she doesn't knock this water over that we just carried all the way from the tap. And let's just kind of get her ready. We're going to start with doing her tail. Do that first. Oh, it's been lovely and soft. But we've got just over, literally about an hour and 5 minutes until I want to go on. So I'm going to do the studs, tail, knockers. Oh, she feels so soft.
Multitasking at his best, darling. Putting your gloves on as
we go.
walking down to the warm up for dressage. How are you feeling?
All good.
Brilliant.
Can't lie. We have just had the phone call. Tina is with the medic. She's all okay, but just feeling unwell. And it was me on my own, Addie, until Susie came back. But he's been sorted. He's with the stable manager, thank you. So be chilled by the box. So hopefully that continues to go all through our test. Feeling good actually. She's feeling relaxed, chilled. Emmy's feeling relaxed, chilled.
Good.
we had a fairly good warm-up, although I could feel that Addie was quite tense and not fully relaxing. The test that we're riding is the B100 Championship Test 109. I haven't ridden this test for a little while, and my memory is shocking, and I can't remember if it was this test that we've ridden at these champs before, or perhaps a Riding Club 100 Championship test. I'm not quite sure, but it is very similar to the 90 BE Championship test. Yes. It's actually pretty much identical bar one diagonal, so I have ridden that before, but it is in a 20 by 60 arena. And as you see there, I'd already trotted around the arena and then given her a long rein, given her a little walk. She found those flower pots a little bit spooky there, but just wanted to try and instill a bit of confidence, giving her lots of pats. And then the horn had gone from the judge and we were ready to enter down that long centre line. So we are turning left at the end of this, so we came in on the left rein because I find that that works best for Addie. And actually it didn't feel that good of centre line, and watching it back, yes, we had a couple of wobbles, but I would actually say that was fairly straight for the whole 60 metres. I don't know if the judge has been a little bit kind and did give us a 7 for that. We then go to S and do a 15-metre circle, which, considering our last test, I was not getting the size of these that well. I was making them a little bit big or a little bit small. I was pleased with the size of that, but we did score a 6.5 because we needed to relax to the contact a little bit more. Then across the short diagonal for 4 to 5 walk steps over the centre line, and I was again really pleased with how she did that. We got the steps that we needed, the right number, and she didn't suction back to me sometimes that she can when we're coming back into that walk, but we did score another 6.5. Needs more balance. Then trot all the way around the arena, another 6.5, a little tight through the neck before starting another 15-metre circle. She was a bit tense, but actually here she is starting to accept the contact and relaxing down, so that was marked up in our scores and we scored a 7 for that circle. And then I actually thought she had done quite good lengthened. We had to just show a few lengthened strides across that diagonal, and I thought she had done quite well, but we got scored actually just a 6 and needs to show more lengthen, so that's something that we can most certainly work on. Then transition to medium walk. Again, she didn't suction back to me and we scored a 7. We actually scored pretty well for our walk, which sometimes can let us down. And then you come around to do a half 20-metre circle, H to M. So that walk before we scored a 7, and then this free walk and a long rein we also scored another 7. She's actually, I feel, swinging and over tracking nice, so that was good. And then it's very quick here. You've got to pick up the reins, pick up trot, and then in the next corner pick up canter, and all of that. She scored again another 7. Then in the middle of the arena at E, we pick up a circle left 20 metres, and over the second half of the circle when crossing the centre line you have to give and retake for 3 strides. And I actually thought she did this really, really well. I didn't feel like her frame moved that much at all. She kept the canter, kept the bend, and we scored another 7. And then a half 15-metre circle. Again, I was pleased with that size, but we did break a little bit too early. We needed just another couple of strides there because it is just before the marker. So we scored a 6.5 because I didn't actually think it was a bad downward transition. Then in the second corner, we pick up working canter right. We scored a 6.5, needs more fluency. And then again, doing the same on this rein, 20-metre circle, and give and retake again for 3 strides, which we again scored a 7. And as you see, again, she doesn't really, maybe slightly more on that rein than she did on the other, but still it stayed in the correct rhythm, and yeah, did a nice give and retake, proud of that. Then another half 15-metre circle, and then we were better with our transition, but the judge said that we needs more balance and scored us a 6. And then this final bit of the test is all 1 mark, which I think is quite hard. So you've got to go past the judge and then you do a half 10-metre circle from S onto the centre line. And this is where Addie always just seems to go a little bit against me. As you see here, her quarters go to the right. We did score actually a 6 for all of this. because look, we do end up on a square hole and not too fidgety in Addie's standards. So it was, yeah, actually overall very, very pleased. We are back from dressage. Susie has run down because we've just been told some other information about Tina, so she's going to go down and just check in, and I hope she is all okay. Dressage was good. Actually, we held it together. She kept her canters across the diagonals, which I really didn't think, the way we've been practicing recently, that we were going to be able to do that, but she held it together. I thought her give and retakes were nice. I don't think she really moved too much in her neck and her frame. Walk transitions across, I thought they were nice. I thought it was okay, but she was just a little bit suctiony back. It's funny, I always feel like they shrink on you a little bit, well, she does when you're in the whiteboards. Like I wanted her just to go forward. I mean, we won't even talk about the centre line at the beginning. Like I say, 60 metres is a long way, but I was trying to keep it together. Oh, I'm not going show jumping, am I? So yeah, that can all come off. That's weird. Yeah, so it is now on to cross country, and I'm going to be honest, so I'm here on my own now, so I'm just going to get into my own little bubble, visualise the course, get her ready. Yes, I am, and just sort of, yeah, get in the zone for what's coming up. I am also thinking that this might be a good time to stop this vlog and end it here, so do make sure that you come back to look out for part 2 of the Riding Club Horse Trial Championships, where we'll be doing all the jumping basically. So maybe this one was a little bit boring, but I just feel like you've had quite a lot of behind the scenes stuff, which I know some people enjoy seeing. So like I say, I'm going to end this now, I'm going to get in the zone, and we're going to start a new fresh vlog for us going out and tackling that course. Hey, are you keen? I am keen. We are, yeah, gonna get out there and smash it. But I hope you have enjoyed this first part. Don't forget, give this video a like, leave a comment down below, and of course hit that all important subscribe button if you don't already. And until part 2, I will see you all then.